כל השנה הלכות בכל יום, בעזרת השם, מובטח לו, שהוא בן העובר. בעזרת השם, we'll be discussing today two mitzvot. Mitzvah number 457. We are prohibited from loving, showing any love to a person who is masit. Masit is a person, an individual who guides Jewish people away from Hashem and encourages them to do. Like today, you have those Jews for, understand. Mitzvah number 458. Shelo lazov hasina min hamasit. We are prohibited. It's an Isur Doraita to stop showing them hatred. You must hate them. We'll say later on, there's a mitzvah to hate them, right? And now there's an Isur prohibition that you're not allowed to stop hating them. Okay? The mitzvah responds to the name is Rat Hashem Lulim Nishmad Emil ben Yaakov Begolda. Then we have לרפואה שלמה, להבדיל בין החיים למתים, זאת השם, רפואה שלמה לכל החיים, לכל החולים, בכללם ליוסף חיים בן מפרד, חיה בת לאה, ליאור בן אהובה, ליבי בת רחלי, יוסף בן מרים, משה בן מרים לידיה, רפואה שלמה לכל חולי עם ישראל. מצווה, אוקיי, מצווה נאמר 457. שנמנעו כמו כן שלא להטות אוזן לדברי מסית ולא לחבב אותו בשום דבר. As we said yesterday, mitzvah 456, there's a prohibition to ask for a person to show you a sign that his Jochka, whatever George she's talking about, on his behalf of whatever, we're not allowed to say the name, so that's why I'm going to be using funny names now. Again, this guy is talking to you in the name of Jojo, and you're not allowed to sell it, you're not allowed to ask him, we said yesterday, show me proof that the Jojo spoke to you. That's Isur Doraita number 56. And now 457 is telling us the guy is talking on the behalf of the name of Jojo. You're not allowed to show him any love, right? So how do you show love to people? The most important way of showing love to people is to give them what they ask for, attention. You don't give them any attention. ועניין מסית הוא מי שמסית אחד מבני ישראל ללכת לעבוד עבודה זרה. What is מסית? What is a person who leads the people to go away from Hashem to do avodah zarah? It's a person who goes to a Jew and encourages him to go and to do avodah zarah. כגון שישבח לו פעולת עבודה זרה וישבחנה לו כדי שילך אחריה ויעבדה ויצא מתחת כנפי השכינה. ואז זה נאמר, it says over there like this. What happens is, he tells them, you saw what happened? You saw what happened? Why what happened? Because this guy went and he gives them a whole story. The chayra, it would be from here obvious that if somebody makes Indian movies, if a Jew has his hand making Indian movies, where basically if you take a look, the whole concept of Indian movies, if it's not talking about love, it's all talking about how Avodah Zarah save him from this, how Avodah Zarah save him from that. And if Chas v'Shalom you're paying attention to that movie, and you're one of those people who are easily brainwashed, or even if you're not, there's a question if you're allowed to see that, where they're going to paint you a picture. Here you have a movie director, he's making you a picture. You're going to ask him, what are you doing? I'm making a movie, Rabbi. I guess that's my parnasa. What do you mean your parnasa? You're making people cry and making people somehow believe that this deity, this holy that people are praising this garbage, but I'm saying holy. You're making it as a holy. You're making something out of it. You masit Yehudim. Rabbi, most of my observers, most of my movie watchers are Indians, and there are about 1.2 billion Indians are there. What are you talking about? I'm making the movie for them. This director could tell you. No? What does that mean? It says, where is that allowed? Where can a Jew come out and say, I'm making a movie and now it's a heter? Everything became in America art. Everything. It was illegal. Many things that they're showing today on television, it was illegal. Initially, it was illegal. People would go to jail for that. Even those for all those crazy stuff, all those movies. Now and then it became art. Rabbi, it's all art, and now I understand America, everything is art, so they buy it. But in Judaism, there's no such thing as art, right? There's no such thing as Judaism art. And there's a very famous thing that we're going to connect to. It has nothing to do with this, but just on a side note, people like to use this, what do they call bankruptcy of American, the American law of bankruptcy. The American law of bankruptcy may work for a goyim, but a Jew that owes a Jew money, Yeah, a Jew is not allowed to collect money from the Jew. You file the bankruptcy because the law of the America, but in reality, I don't know if there is such a concept. There is such a concept. In the Torah, if you owe money to somebody, you owe him for the rest of your life. There's no such thing, I did bankruptcy and now because Dina de Malchus Dina, I don't have to pay you. Yes, you do. Right? So, I mean, this is all just an aside note. It just came out to my mind. I don't know why. But again, it's just a business, art. So for art, I'm allowed. Rabbis, for art, I'm allowed to make a movie. I'm a director. I'm getting paid. No, you're not. You're not allowed to show anything that will shine a light that kiviyachol, some kind of love for any Avodah Zarah. Chas v'shalom. Devarim, Yud Gimel, over there it says in chapter 13, Pasuk 9, Lo Taveh Lo. You're not allowed to show any to him any something that like any desire. Mashashah mitzvah, everything understood here. Mitzvot Kedem Lo, Lav et Yineh, V'anageh, B'chol Tagid Aleh Chavrata. So we already understand what this, why we are prevented from that, to show not to show him any love. Not in order not to go after it. Mitzvah number 58. שלא לעזוב השנאה מן המסית. ושתהיה שנאת המסית קבוע בלבנו. We are obligated. Here the Torah is obligating us to hate a person, a Jew, who is making movies for misguiding people. Now you think I'm joking? Go to Israel, and you'll see they're making movies. It's okay, Rabbi. What's the big deal? Yeah, it is a big deal. You cannot make such movies. But Rabbi, we have to show other cultures to the people. No, you're not. Asu, what do you mean? And people, they feel, wow, this is the Avodah Zarah does that? You'd be surprised, people doing nonsense. Why? Because they're misled through certain actions. So, כלומר, שלא ניקל בנטירת הנקמה ממנו על כל הרעה אשר חשב לעשות. And it says in the Torah that you're not allowed to stop taking revenge on such an individual who misguides people from Hashem. ועל זה נאמר, it says over there, דברים, chapter 13, פסוק ט', ולא תשמע אליו. You're not allowed to hear from him. כלומר, את תהיה נשמע אליו להעביר מלבך נטירת נקמך ממנו. Now, he's going to tell you something that's desirable, something pleasant. Most things that are against Torah are pleasant. Right? For instance, in America, in 1950s, a woman would be jailed and many other things if she did an adultery. 1950s, we're not talking about so far. An adultery was a legal act in America. What happened? In late 1950s, they started showing how adultery happens. What leads a woman astray? What leads her? You saw those movies? I saw. 1950s, 1960s, how did they start? They started, a woman is forsaken. The husband beats her up. The husband abuses her. The husband doesn't let her have freedom. The husband this, the husband is that, the husband is that. And now she's in the hands of somebody else in the middle while married to this man. And that's how they start brainwashing. Movie after movie after movie after movie. Now it's legal. What do you mean? If a husband comes to court and claims adultery, the judge will throw a book at him. You hear what's going on? You hear how far away? How dare you point that out? How dare you point that out? I'm telling you, they used to jail the woman. You brainwash people. Here the guy's making a movie, and little by little, we have Chas v'Shalom, this disdain that we're supposed to have over the Zorah, that we're supposed to laugh at it, supposed to mock it at every turn. It goes away. Why? Because a person sees a movie and makes little roshim. You see something, talk nice. Not even a movie. Somebody spoke outside. An idiot yesterday, I called up Xfinity, my telephone company, and I tell them, I'm going to Israel for a week. Activate my roaming. I'll activate it for you. No problem. Okay. After 30 seconds of hold, he puts I activated roaming. Do me a favor. Listen to this idiot. Do me a favor. When you go to Israel, go to the place where they killed him. I said to myself, I didn't want to argue the guy. My wife was like, what in the world? Yeah, it's good to see that. I said, I said to myself, I'm so happy that the imbecile is thinking that we should go to a place where he was killed. This is the first thing came to his mind in Israel. In Israel, go see where he was killed.
Long he wrote himself.
You see what he's doing?
Yeah, so I can go on.
You see this? You see the? Do you see the krumkeit? See the idiocy of this individual. As a goy, obviously, go see where he was killed. But I was happy. Why? Because he's talking about where he was killed. Even though he's wrong, he was not killed there. But anyway, just why is he talking like this? Because he's influenced. A Jew has to stay away from being influenced. 20 seconds more, we finish, no? לכן אמרו זכרונם לברכה, עשה יסוד סופר, בפירוש זה הכתוב בכלל שנאמר, בישראל עזוב תעזוב עמו. מתרגם מונוקלוש, משבוק באשבוק מה ידי ברווח, הלוא יכול אתה עוזב לזה המסית גם כן, לומר ולא תשמע אליו. No, you might say like this. The Torah tells you have to help people you hate. Who are you supposed to hate? Here's one of the people we're supposed to hate, right? But the Torah tells us another place where you hate her, you're supposed to help him. So what are we talking about? Are we talking about this person also? No. This one, don't listen to. The Torah had to say the words, don't listen to him. Meaning, where I told you, you have to help the people that you hate, it's talking about when they're going against mitzvah and they have what? They're not proactive to tell others not to do mitzvot. For instance, person is Mechal Shabbat. That's his lifestyle. Rahman al-Islam. He didn't know better, right? So he went to yeshiva. You tried to push him. You tried to persuade him. Good. After a while, still doesn't work. Maybe, and he knows what Shabbat is. So maybe there's some, you have to have some kind of. Now you have to be a little bit tougher on him. Hello, this time when are you going to return? Okay, over there. Still, you have a mitzvah to help him first. When there's a need, I told you already many times. When there's a need between your friend and this guy comes first. Okay? And you could help only one. He comes first because the Torah tells you. So, but this mitzvah, what about in this case with this Avodah Zarah? No, Avodah Zarah is different. The hatred of a person who has Avodah Zarah, we are not allowed to be around him at all. There's no helping him, there's nothing. You have to hate him, that there is over there where you have a mitzvah to hate a Jew who's not keeping some mitzvot, where it's private things between him and Hashem. The mitzvah to hate him is to show him to have remorse. But over here, when it comes to Avodah Zarah, there is no, you don't play games with him. Over there, still you have to talk to him.
So Jews that are working with Jews for Yoshka?
Those you have to hate them full-hearted. And make fun of them also. Okay, we already explained that to take a complete hatred, any desire in your life to show them, any nuance of respect for such a behavior. Okay, and all those things. Zat Hashem, have a wonderful day.